Yeah, baby. Yeah. This portion of the Chad Benson Show is powered by NCA, National Certified Alarms. No long-term contracts, lesson number 645. So people are mad at me. Ken, it's your fault.
Why is that?
I know, because I said that about Savannah's mom, Savannah Guthrie's mom, and her age.
Oh.
And I'm not trying to be mean. Somebody's like, what if it was your mom? I'm like, keep her. My mother's fear is that she's going to grow old and have to go in a home, and we're just going to roll her in the middle of the street and go, we've never seen this lady before in our life.
It's just terrible.
We weren't a close people growing up, so I'm not trying to be mean. We just weren't. We're not huggers. We're not. I mean, it's part of growing up in a weird, tragic world of drugs and violence and whatnot. We're just, what's the old saying? Tragedy plus time equals comedy. The problem is that thing is shrunk. It went from, can I say something about the Titanic now, to, did that happen 5 minutes ago? Oh, so, and I don't know if there's a ransom with her mom. I mean, that's, he didn't answer the question when they asked on several occasions.
So that's one of those no comment, but that leads you to believe
that they've spoken to somebody.
Right.
That they're taking it seriously. And maybe it'll be like the movie Man on Fire, where they're going to go. But see, the thing is, here's the thing.
Was that Denzel movie?
Denzel, yeah. Phenomenal. With Bitcoin now, that's what they want. They don't want cash. Bitcoin it.
Yeah, it's impossible to trace.
Impossible. So Bitcoin it, and that's it. Or whatever, that you think you're going to get for it. The digital side of stuff. And that's how they do it, So if people are trying to hold you hostage for anything, like they call you on the phone and say, you've got too many parking tickets, we're going to arrest you. Okay, and if they tell you they want it in Bitcoin, or, by the way, if they tell you they want it in Chili's gift cards, that's not real. So point that out. It's not real. Not. Hey, Ken, I was listening to your awesome, should be Edward R. Murrow award-winning newscast.
I don't know about that, bro.
I think it is. Okay, dude? So just deal with it. I'm giving you a compliment.
Don't argue with the host.
So there's $1 million fund to help the folks.
Yes.
Where's the $1 million fund coming from?
That's coming from donations.
It's like a GoFundMe almost?
Almost, yeah. That's coming from donations. It is dispersed by the United Way to partnering nonprofits throughout the city.
Oh, okay. That's cool, because you never know, but it's, once again, it goes back to, it's not NES. It's all these other, nonprofits and anybody else who could help out. Somebody asked about Afton earlier. I saw Afton this weekend. She had people staying in her home. So, because.
Yeah, she's been very vocal about the failures.
Yeah, everybody. This is one thing where everybody, right or left, red or blue, they can look at this and go, this was an absolute failure. Okay. And the fact that, and it's funny because Freddie's inching towards, like he's just to the point now where he's like, they got to go. But it didn't start. Like last week, we were the first ones to go, I don't know why Freddie's not jumping on the desk going, you people need to do something. That should have happened a while ago. So we'll see.
Well, I think he's getting so much pressure inside the Tennessee Democrat Party that it's going to become almost impossible for him to ignore his own people.
His constituents.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not even the constituents, but the other members, like the Democrats in the General Assembly. If he doesn't do something, he's going to make the party look bad.
Yeah, and he can't have that because this, and this is right. It's Nashville. It's NES, right? Nashville. You're the mayor of Nashville. You need to be on this. Like this needs to be yours. Like, and all you have to do is go look at last year at this time when the Karen Bass was flying back from Guyana, wherever the hell she was. Remember that as California's burning?
Yeah, this is burning down. I got to go somewhere.
Yeah, and remember how she handled that.
It's Ted Cruz, but to Africa instead.
You got to be front and center all the time. It has to be you in the lead, directing. And in this situation, there's only so much you can do, but you got to be vocal and you got to press. This is when you use that bully pulpit to tell people you're going to tear them a new one if they don't get stuff handled. They're going to have, is NES going to have their own press conference ever again? Is it 4:30? Is that I think what Ken said? Maybe. I would assume it's going to be a little bit later because they've been gone.
Ken, have you heard anything about NES having their own press conference?
Yes, they are having it at 4:30 today, and Brother Murphy says we're going to carry it.
Good, as we should. As we should. Now, here's the thing. Having a press conference, as you know, Ken, and taking questions, that's a different story.
We'll see if that happens.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we'll see if they take questions.
And if they answer them honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't cut our budget, liar.
I wonder if we're going to see somebody we've never seen before today up there. Somebody they brought in, you know what I mean? Because California said there, hey, we screw up a lot, people out here. And I wonder if they're helping them with disaster. You know, not only is this a disaster as nature, because we know it'll mess you up, this is a disaster of your own doing.
They'll have somebody in a Nashville Strong T-shirt.
Oh no, they won't. But they're gonna have the Predator, the thing come out, and the same thing with the Titans. They're going to be shooting T-shirts into the crowd. Nashville Strong. Oh, Lord. Hey, we don't have a government shutdown anymore. Yay.
Yeah, with everything going on, I didn't have time to put that in the cast.
That's okay.
We knew it was going to get fixed anyway.
We did. Everybody knew it was going to get fixed. And so, what do they have, 2 weeks now to try to sort out DHS?
Yep, 2 weeks to fight over whether or not funding is pulled from DHS and ICE or not.
Yes, and the rest of it, I think, funds the year. So,
through September.
Through September. Well, the fiscal year.
Which is the fiscal year, yes.
And then the rest of it is, we always knew this was coming. And the good news is we spent more money. All right. Yay.
Well, at least we cut some of the debt.
We're doing that so fast. So fast. Wow, that's crazy. We got that done, and they're not going to get anything done with. This is where the Republicans and Democrats can now fight over something with DHS. And today, I think, if I'm correct, Renee Good's brothers are in D.C. testifying, which is, I'm trying to figure out what that's all about. I'm like, what are they weren't there. What are you testifying to? What a good person she was? Oh, I'm trying to figure out what the angle is in that, which is, can we embarrass the administration and stuff? And the guy that got shot 2 weeks ago, right? So that guy who got shot, did you see who the shooters were? This was interesting because, of course, it's just a bunch of, it's always so they've named them, and it's always what? It's the Alex Preddy shooters. These are just a bunch of white guys who got guns 2 hours ago. They don't even know which end the bullet comes out of. Then you come to find out, like, one of them's named Jesus Ochoa, and they've been on the force for over a decade, I think, each of them. And so on the Border Patrol, and both of them are of Latin. Yes, Latin. Oh no, yeah. It's not just white people just running around shooting. No, it's not. As much as you want it to be, it's not. So a lot of stuff happening today. We had the State of the State last night. Bill Lee was his final one before the new governor. We haven't had her. Have we had her? I went to her office, but we haven't had her on the program, have we?
Marsha Blackburn?
Yeah.
No.
We should probably do that once.
Probably. I'll call her.
Yeah, call her. We should probably do that once. Hey, what's up? How you doing? All right, come on. Let's talk about it. What are you going to do? How do you feel about weed? That's all we care about.
Oh, she hates it. Gateway drug.
Everything's a gateway drug. Everything is a gateway drug. Everything is. So I'm still, I think we know I want to know if she's going to debate. Are there going to be debates? Should always be a debate. And they should happen here on our airwaves. Let Matt do it because he loves to fight. And then I'll sit behind Matt, and then I will roll my eyes over stuff that's ridiculous because there's going to be plenty of that. for sure. So as you guys heard it from Ken, 4:30 today, Matt's carrying it. NES is going to have their press conference, and I would not be surprised if we see somebody today that is either a different portion of the board or somebody that has been brought in that is going to handle a lot of this stuff if there's a Q&A. Because Teresa and them, they're not prepared. They wilt. This is not their jam. They're not prepared for this. You know, it used to be when you were becoming a CEO or you were in some of these things, that you would go to classes to learn how to deal with the media, to learn how to do stuff like this. Now they just, I don't know, because of social media, I guess, because the camera's on the front of the phone, that people just don't do that anymore. But they did not handle it well last week. There's no doubt about that. We'll talk a little bit about Epstein a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw this, but what's her name? Melinda Gates is not happy. And for those of you guys didn't follow any of the stuff that wasn't the salaciousness and stuff, one of the things was Bill Gates apparently got some STDs from some Russian women and then was asking if he could get some antibiotics and stuff from Jeffrey, if his doctor could hook him up or whatever, because he was trying to figure out how to slip him to her. And she went on a podcast and basically just said, he's a POS. He's got some explaining to do. Do you think those things are never going to come out? Like when you're sending emails like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially when it ends up being wrapped up in something like this.
I mean, and for her, right? It's like some of these women, yesterday somebody sent a text about this saying, you know, some of these women want the files taken down. No, what they didn't want was, hey, let's make sure that nobody knows who any of the men are that did any of this, but we'll leave the names of these what was once young girls out. And that wasn't, they want it out. They just don't want their names everywhere, which is what I thought they were supposed to do. But when it comes to Bill Gates, we knew he was a scumbag, but I think we're finding out more and more how bad he is. Could you believe that? Try sneaking your wife antibiotics because you got an STD from some Russian.
Gave her the gift that keeps on giving.
Good God. That is crazy. Man, that ain't going away, huh? I guess. And you know what? You got a kid with her. So every time there's a big event, your ass has to be there. And she looks over and goes, you gave me chlamydia. And $50 billion. I gave you $50 billion, but you're only thinking about the first part, huh?
I'm a billionaire. I should be above those rules.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't hear you say, well, if I would have just gave you the $50 billion, I'd been cool with it. But you're still thinking about the other stuff I gave you. Well, that's not very cool. All right, coming up, it is Tuesday. We do a little Hot Take Tuesday. Bell's Hot Take today is the one that's en fuego, right? As we would say in Spanish, it's en fuego. Ken's is actually very real and sad, actually. Kind of sad when you think about it. And mine, well, it has to do with football. It has nothing to do with the halftime show or Bad Bunny. Football, baby.
Did you see 3686?
No, what they say?
I'm 72, male, drive too fast in my hot little Lexus, and I just smoked a bowl.
You know what? 3686. God bless you. God bless you right there. I like that. Got some of your texts as well. And yes, straight ahead, kids. Hot Take Tuesday just for you. Chad Ben Show, Super Talk 997. It is Tuesday. On Tuesdays, we have a lot of fun here. We try to have fun every day. That's what we do. Try to make the news not so scary and have a little fun and laugh along the way. But we also like to give ourselves, you know, some opinions. And we break it down by doing a little hot take. Hot take, hot take, hot take Tuesday. That's a hot take. Oh, baby, can't get any hotter than that. So hot. My hot take today. I love watching the Super Bowl. I enjoy it. The halftime shows always drive me crazy because it's 30 minutes. I don't need that. I want to watch the game. But I do enjoy the commercials. And all of the commercials, for the most part, have all been released. They're out there. You can see them. Why spend, as we found out earlier, $10 million on a 30-second commercial that you're hoping to catch all these eyeballs on and put it on YouTube several days before the event? Why do that? Because now I'm like, I've already seen this commercial. I'm going to go get a drink. So you don't do it. That is silly. That is ridiculous. You're wasting your damn time, and you wasted money. If it was going to be like that, you might as well just throw it on YouTube and let it sit there. Probably get as many eyeballs on it anyways after several days. So don't do it next year yet. All right, Ken, go for it, brother.
February is basically the Sunday night of the calendar year. Dark, cold, full of dread, with none of the holiday excuses left. Even the shortest month somehow feels like the longest.
Oh, God, it's so true. It is weird, right? Because it's that odd, like today, I think it's the Tuesday. If I'm correct, it's either this Tuesday or next Tuesday that in theory is supposed to be the most depressing day of the year, where you realize all those bills have finally showed up, right? You have nothing till you probably have no days off until Memorial Day, right? The Christmas, you can't even see Christmas now. It's turned that corner.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone, and it's still dark. Oh, and by the way, we still have, well, thanks to that big giant rat, we still have 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could see why it's exactly as you said. Although, as you said earlier, you got married to bring during this month, to bring light to it.
And Jack Campbell is still just a tire salesman in New Jersey.
There you go. Damn Skippy. All right, my friend. Bell. Now, Bell's got something hot, so he's going to be a little angry about this.
It's coming in hot.
Here we go, baby.
They'll live. But
will they?
If you're 70 plus, you should have to take a driver's test every year, including the road test.
Yes.
And then once you're and if you're still able to drive, if they give you your license again, just stay out from in front of me. That's how simple it is.
In 12 years, I'm going to oppose that theory.
Oh, well, me too. But right now,
it is as some of you have said, you're absolutely fine with it. Others who are angry at Bell. And again, it's Bell, right? You get mad at me for the Savannah Guthrie mom thing, that's fine.
That Chad Benson said.
But the Bell. Somebody was mad at me because I didn't know who Nash was. I was like, oh, I forgot. You know what I don't even know the name of, I grew up a Los Angeles King. I don't even know the name of their damn mascot.
Your Highness.
No, I don't think it is. I don't know it. Honestly, I don't. I've been to the game. Took a picture with it. I have no idea what his name is. I don't. So
now I got to look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do want to say that.
And I golfed with the Titans mascot.
I do want to say that it's my take, but I am saying it on the Chad Benson show, so you probably should get a little heat for it.
It is yours.
It's Bailey the Lion, Brother Chad.
There you go, Bailey the Lion. Bailey the Lion. There you go. Oh, that's right. They called him Bailey because one of their assistant coaches and chief scouts was on the first plane on 9/11. So that's what the Kings did for him. Wow. They're like, we're going to name stuffed animal after you. So, but I don't even know. I don't even know the names of that. Never. It's just because I go to the game. All right, that's what I do. I go to the game. That's what I do. So sorry if I don't know the name of. And Nash, if you're listening, I apologize. I'd love to have you. He was just here too a couple weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, they were here for, I forgot what they were. It was just before Christmas they were here.
Were they handing out snacks?
They were not. I think, was it for the toy drive that we did?
Oh, yeah.
It might have been for that. So, but he only said hi to me. That was it. He didn't tell me, hey, what's up? My name's Nash. He didn't say that. And I was dressed up like Santa Claus. You should have known I was Santa Claus.
My name is Nash. I'm a saber-toothed tiger.
Saber-toothed tiger. That's right, kids. There you go. So there you go. So the hatred needs to go right at Bell if you're worried. If you're near 70, that's Bell that wants that. And I understand where Bell's going with this. And Bell wants it every year, too. We even gave him a little leeway. Like if you go and you blow the walls off the test, right? The doors, you're great. Nope, he wants you back next year. Should they have some sort of like test where they're doing quick movements to make sure that they can still go fast?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I think they should see if you turn the stereo down backing into a parking spot.
Shh, turn it down. Can you guys smell that?
Listen, can you smell that?
It is so true.
One of the funniest lines in Ghostbusters.
That is so true. But the whole turning the stereo down to back up, what is that about? It's got to be some cognitive thing in your mind where You can't look backwards and listen at the same time. Oh, my Lord. All right, coming up, we got some just some of the news of the day that we'll talk about. Obviously, a little bit more about NES and a bunch of your texts as well. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 99.7. Toot, toot, toot. Oh, how's the weather outside? Is it frightful? We still got rain? I got to look. Hold on. We're the only ones with it. Oh, man. I got a little bit of rain. A little bit of rain. It's probably going to last a few more hours.
Going to have to drop you off in your own car, aren't I?
No, I'll walk home. I'm not bothered. I don't really care, dude. It's rain. This isn't acid rain.
You don't want to get your hair wet.
This isn't the 70s or 80s. Remember that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Acid rain's going to kill us all.
But you got to look out for quicksand, Brother Chad.
Yeah, that's right. Well, luckily it's too cold for quicksand this time of year. Oh, my goodness me. Too cold for quicksand. So, any news on the fire, Ken? Did we figure out what happened? They get it put out?
The only thing new that I've seen is that there are at least a dozen vessels that were damaged or destroyed after that one houseboat caught fire.
Wow.
No injuries, and the investigation's still underway to figure out what caused it.
That is crazy.
What?
Meth lab. That's my guess.
That's a guess, right? We're not saying it for sure. That is a guess that it could have been something illicit. Is what you were saying? Potentially.
Mm-hmm. Meth lab.
Meth lab.
Yeah, the houseboat's occupants managed to evacuate the vessel before Nashville Fire Department crews arrived.
Wow. That's good. It's good to know.
Go ahead.
It was engulfed when the fire department got there, so it must have spread just like boom.
Yeah, I wonder if they were trying to put it out before they said, "Okay, call them."
Yeah, let this thing sink.
Better call them.
Right, like it's what? It's got to be one of those things too. If you are sitting there going, "I'm just over this boat. I don't want it anymore." It's like we're here to no. Shh. You can't save it. No, sir. It's only just no. It can't be saved.
Yeah, hush your mouth.
You don't save it. Please don't save it. Oh, we shall see. Wonder what that is. At least nobody was hurt by the sounds of it.
Yes,
that's good. But I sent you that. Well, I know nobody's hurt because everybody's working outside of the houseboat people to pay for their boat. Oh, yeah.
Or plural.
Boats. That's right, because somebody lost 2 boats.
Yeah, this dude Channel 4 talked to, he had 2 boats out.
He's my first suspect. Oh, you're the first suspect. Trump wants to nationalize elections. He said that on the Dan Bongino show. You know what he does? He puts his foot in the water. He puts his toe in the water.
Yeah.
How far do you think I can get away with it? First of all, you can't. You have no power to do that. Secondly, any Republican that thinks that that's a good idea, no. So much for states' rights, right? Throw that out the window. It's ridiculous. It is. But he also says stuff that's ridiculous because he wants to see if he can get a rise out of people. And he also wants to see, are they going to let me? Will they let me?
Well, he loves to stir the pot.
He does. Go ahead, stir the pot. Go ahead. You know who wants to stir the pot now? I am telling you guys, the Clintons want to be there. They want to answer really crazy questions in front of a bunch of people that are also potentially on the list. Hey, do you remember? You were on the list. I didn't see your name, but you were there with us. You were there with us. You don't remember that? And poor Bill. Bill's going to be like, oh, man, this is awful. Had I known this? Well, you didn't, Bill, did you? Did you?
They'll let them testify like in a private deposition.
Yeah,
right?
they'll want to have. But see, the Republicans want it out. Here's the thing. I don't think people realize. The Democrats don't care about the Clintons. They're over them. They're baggage. Hillary's baggage. Bill, he might as well be an 8-track tape. I mean, that they don't care anymore. They want to move on from that, and they don't care. They're done with it. They don't. That's so, and fine. I think they should all testify. Let's bring them all out there. All of them, including the ones that were redacted. To this day, I'm still, I'm going to say it, whatever, Bongino, last night, like, they're all listening. Wasn't that hilarious? You're listening. You're paying attention.
You love me.
That's what he said.
You can't stand that.
No, people watch your live stream because they wanted to see if you would crash and burn. Right? Instead, he brought the president on. He's like, we should nationalize. Yeah, we should, sir. That'd be great. No. Voter ID, I'm fine with. I think everybody should be fine with it. In fact, you know who else is fine with it? Nicki Minaj.
Take a look here. Favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote.
So something of a non.
How many of you out there go, I agree with Nicki Minaj? What? Let me tell you something. Voter ID is simple and easy. That's it. You go to sign up, to do all your stuff, voter ID. We shouldn't have mail-in ballots. You know what? Here's the one thing about mail-in ballots. A lot of people are fine with mail-in ballots as long as it's their ballot to mail in because they know they're not going to do anything. We're a lazy nation, hence the reason we won't have a civil war. We can't even get people to come into work 5 days a week, even 1 day a week. Next week, we're returning to the office. Nah, I don't think so. I'll quit my job. That's the way it is. But voter ID, and the reason, too, the left has really lost the plot on this one is because they always think that, well, it's going to disproportionately hurt black people. Then you go ask anybody who's black, right, who's just an American, but they're black, and you go, can you get an ID? Like, yeah, it's down the street. Well, everybody should have an ID. Everybody should. It's like when Kathy Hochul came out.
Somehow that's not racist.
Yeah, I know.
But they're just not capable of getting an ID. Oh, stop it.
Like when Kathy Hochul came out, she goes, some people don't even know what computers and Wi-Fi is.
Yeah.
How horrible is that? Think about that. That the party that you're supposed to support thinks that you're too stupid to know what a computer is or to be able to get an ID. If there's a guy named, is it Josh Horowitz, I think it is? It might be Ami Horowitz. He goes to New York. And he goes to all these white places and asks them, hey, should we have voter ID? And they're all like, no, it'll be racist, this, that, and the other. Then he goes to a predominantly black area and he asks everybody, hey, can you get a driver's license? Yeah, I got a driver's license. Do you know where the DMV is? It's right across the street. Right? Because this is what happens. And they play it up. They do. They absolutely play it up. And black Americans are like, dude, how stupid do you think we are? We're not stupid. No, you're not.
Poor kids are just as bright as
oh, God,
kids.
That was so funny. But that was, by the way, that was just poor kids. Just poor kids. That transcended color. By the way, Bell whispers my ear a while ago, hey, Jill Biden's first husband just got arrested for murder.
He did.
I'm like, what? Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. I'm like, why is she trending? Who did he kill?
Allegedly.
Thank you very much, sir. William Stevenson is accused of killing his not his current wife. He's a widow. So, man, that's crazy. She's a doctor.
Boy, don't we know it.
Do you remember on The View that they should let her be the Surgeon General?
Yeah, she should be the Surgeon General. No, that's PhD.
Oh, she's a doctor.
The View.
Does anybody have a need for a noun? Oh, my Lord. Yeah. So William Stevenson was previously married to Jill Biden in the 70s. The two met in Ocean City, New Jersey, married in 1970, divorced in 75. And he allegedly offed his current wife, who was 64, Linda Stevenson, who was found unresponsive inside the couple's home in Newcastle County last year. There was a domestic dispute on the 28th. He's 77. He was taken into custody on February 2nd. So, wow. Look at that. You dodged a bullet, Jill.
When was he taken into custody?
February 2nd. Yes,
Man, that's a long time between the murder and the accusation.
Well, you've got to show that you have absolute, you got to
get your ducks in a row.
Thank you. You got to get all them. You got to dot the I's, cross the T's, do all the things. Get the ducks, put them all in a row.
And then if the person of interest runs, well, you've got your suspect.
Yeah. Right, OJ?
He was looking hard out on those golf courses, boys.
Oh, yeah, he was.
He was. I mean, he was hard at it.
You know what's weird, too? Is like I had no idea that the suspects went to Florida. But he did. He knew.
Right down there after him.
Yep. And guess what? He didn't find him. You know when he didn't run? When he was in a hotel room in Vegas holding people hostage.
Right. Because they stole his trophy or something.
That's right.
Or when he was in prison for that crime.
Yeah, that's the crime he went to. Normally, something like this, you get about 6 months. So we're going to send you to 50 years. Oh, Lord. All right, coming up, Matt's going to join the program again at 4:30 today, live on the Matt Murphy Show. NES will be holding a press conference, which I'm sure will be dazzling. And again, it could be a press conference, could be just statements, but I have a feeling they're going to have to take some questions, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new face. There's a new face. So we'll join Matt coming in here in just a second. It is Benson, Super Talk 99.7. Matt's in his house.
Hi. Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I have an answer for you. I don't know that you want it.
Tell me it.
I don't know that you want it.
Give it to me.
But I have an answer for you.
Okay.
It works better when they put them on social media platforms first, because people that have seen them at Super Bowl parties and at Super Bowl gatherings tell everybody else, ooh, I've seen this, watch this. They've done studies. I know you don't want to hear it. I know you don't want to hear it.
You know what?
I'm telling you.
Might as well just tell me the score of the game. NFL, you already know what it is. Did you see the controversy? Okay, have you seen the poster for the Super Bowl 60?
I have not.
So it comes out the weekend of the first kickoff. So it has all the teams and the players, like all their stars are looking up. And the closest two players to the Super Bowl entrance is Drake May and what's his name? Sam Darnold.
Oh, so they knew?
They knew. They're the closest too. Like they were going
it's
in. They
all
know.
rigged.
Totally. It's like the WWE.
Roger Goodell was asked, at his big meeting, he was asked if he felt like Bad Bunny was going to do anything political. He goes, oh, no, I don't know why he would do that. I'm like,
he's already had a talk with Bad Bunny. He might say, look, Bad Bunny, I think I'm okay with Bad Bunny. He goes, Green Day, probably no chance.
I love, I didn't watch any of the Grammys and I didn't talk about it yesterday, but I love being lectured by these people about how we should have open borders and be nice to illegal aliens. Do you know that they had a 3-mile perimeter around the Grammys?
Yeah.
3-mile perimeter?
Well, yeah, because they didn't want anybody to get near them.
Right.
Yeah.
And you had to check cars, and they checked for bombs, and they checked tickets, and then they had the you know how these big events go, right?
I've been to the Grammys and the Oscars.
You can get into that event, but then you can't get into that perimeter, and then you can get into that perimeter, but you can't get into that perimeter.
It is so weird.
How many gates?
A lot.
Man.
But
but go ahead and lecture us about how.
Well, like they're just talking about what's her name, Billie Eilish. Like we saw in Stolen Land, and then she lives in a house that she bought when she was 17. That's like now worth like $5 million, but it's got a moat and it's got all this stuff, and people are demanding you need to give it back because you stole it.
And it's like the Tatanga tribe or something.
Yeah.
I don't
it's
know.
Like
who it is, but,
the Topanga tribe, like Topanga Drive.
Whatever. I don't know, but they want their stolen land back, Billy.
It's my thought is, who's that for? Honestly, like I would get up there and go, who's this for? Because none of us are giving any money tonight to any of these tribes.
Right.
None of us are saying the proceeds from my movies or songs are going for this. And nobody here is going to go, you know what, you're right, we should leave.
It's a mutual masturbation society is what it is. They're just up there watching each other pleasure each other. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They're just, they love watching themselves pleasure each other. And that's what they do. And you do it. Oh, you do it some now. Oh, now you do it some.
How much more can you do? How much more can you do?
Right.
How much more?
And what's odd about Hollywood is that it seems like, and I suppose I could be wrong, I don't know a lot about it, but it seems like anytime someone is actually brave and breaks away from the tribe, they get destroyed.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj today talking about voter ID. Of course we need voter ID.
I mean, she is getting excoriated.
Right?
Yeah. Why? Because the Democrats claim that somehow that black people or brown people, which just other Americans, can't go get a license. They're not smart. They all have license. Most states, you can't have an ID unless be without an ID if you're over 18.
So when I was in Alabama and the Secretary of State, John Merrill, they passed voter ID.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, it's racist, black people. And John Merrill said, we'll give IDs away for free, right? You don't have to pay for them. All you have to do is come to the probate court or whatever. And they're like, well, people can't afford to do that. He goes, okay. So he set up a mobile unit. And he said, I literally will come to you and do it. And they still said it was racist.
Yeah. Well, remember Georgia, the whole big thing about that? What happened? More people of color voted in the next election with ID than ever before.
Yeah, that's great. No, but yeah, it's just preening. It's just
It is preening. See, he said the M word, the masturbation word. I didn't. So when you get mad and say, oh my God, I heard Chad say it. Right?
It was on Chad's
because I'm
show.
already in trouble.
Chad allows these things on his show that I would never allow.
We were
on my
talking
show.
about Savannah Guthrie's mom and the ransom note. I'm like, do you take into account she's 84?
What, on the ransom? Mm-hmm. Is there a ransom note now?
Apparently.
I have not been paying attention.
They asked twice if there was a ransom note because they've been hearing that there's a ransom note, and they really kind of shied it away. But TMZ and several others reporting there is a ransom that has been requested. I don't know what that would be.
Well, I hope they have her heart medication with them.
That's the big thing, right? Yeah. And you know what, as we were talking about too, you've kidnapped now. You strong-armed robbery. There is no going back. There's no getting out. There's no like, hey, you know what? In 2 years with good behavior.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
No. So interesting. Hey, you got the big 430 NES?
Oh, that'll be fun. I wonder if she'll continue to lie about how much money they're spending.
I think it's going to be somebody new up there. So they're going to bring in a ringer to try to get through some of this. Yeah.
Well, they need some sort of crisis communicator. I assure you of that.
Matt, straight ahead. Stay. Hey, one hit wonder tomorrow too. Send us your one hit wonders. Woo!